Hey guys, my name's Alex and welcome back to my channel. Now today's video is going to be for people who are just getting into the building side of the hobby, the terrain building side of the hobby more specifically. In this build we're going to be building a very simple dirt mound or desert mound. But without further ado, let's get right into the build. For this build you won't need very many materials, but I'll list them on screen now. Start the build by grabbing your foam core and tracing out a base area where you want your first layer of dirt to be. I like to grab a mini and trace out my area so that I know that the minis can fit on it. You can really buy foam core just about anywhere. The dollar store is where I got my foam core from. I'm currently using just some scraps and leftovers from previous builds. Once you're done with the base, draw out one more smaller dirt area that we will stack on top of the bigger one. Then cut the two pieces out. You can use an X-Acto knife or box opener. I'll use an X-Acto knife first to show you, then I'll use a box opener. Don't worry about following the line too much as we will be beveling these later. Now using the box opener, it is much easier to cut through the foam core. That's just what I personally think. But you guys can tell me in the comment section below and tell me what you think. Box opener or X-Acto knife? Now that we're done cutting out all these pieces, let's bevel them. If you've watched my how to build the steel trenches video, you'll know how to bevel, but beveling is a very simple process. All you have to do is take your knife, put it up against the edge, and chip away. For this build, I didn't chip, I more of sliced to get a smoother cut. But chipping is a much more rocky feel to the build. But then again, this is a beginner's video, so slicing is a good way to start off. You may have noticed that I'm wearing a glove too. It's a good idea to wear a glove just in case the knife slips so that you have an extra layer of protection. Once you finish beveling both of the pieces, glue them together. Before you glue them together though, pre-fit them so then you can see where your mini will go. When gluing the pieces together, make sure that the hot glue does not go all the way to the rim of the top piece, so then when you put the pieces together, the glue will not squish out. Then press the pieces firmly together for a few seconds and then let it dry. The drying process should only take 1 minute at max. Hot glue dries very quickly. Now once it's dry, we're going to add a little bit of texture by using a tinfoil ball and rolling it all over the piece. This will act as if there is dents in the rock or stone. And yes, this is Blackmagic Crafts' idea. But hey, it's a great texturing technique. What can I say? Now on to painting. First, take your brown and base coat the entire piece in this. This will be one of the easiest paint jobs you'll ever do. It's so simple and so fast. This paint job only took me about 15 minutes to do. Be sure to get into all the cracks of the beveled edges. You don't want any white spots showing. This will take away from the immersion of the piece. Now that we're done base coating, let's move on to dry brushing. Dry brushing may sound very hard, but it's actually very simple. If you have not checked out Blackmagic Crafts' video on how to dry brush, I recommend doing that before watching the rest of this, but I will briefly try to explain it. What you do is you get a little bit of paint on your brush, then try to wipe off most of it on a paper towel. Then you lightly brush over the entire piece, and the paint that is remaining on the brush will catch the higher and raised area of the piece, such as the beveled edges and the corner areas. It will also catch the areas where we used our tinfoil ball to texture it. This will make the piece stand out and really look like a dirt or sand mound. Once you're done dry brushing the piece, it should look a bit like this. And now you're done. Alright guys, that's about it for this video. Sorry if I seem a little bit irritated right now. I just recorded, or I thought I recorded the entire outro but I didn't press the record button. Speaking of which, I better check that right now. Yep, we're fine. Now that we've gotten that taken care of. Sorry I can't hold the pieces in my hands right now and show you guys. They're currently being used in a battle right now, but I will put pictures of them in action at the end of the video. Alright guys, that's about it for the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for commenting. If you guys have any suggestions for what I should build next, or if you think that this build was too easy for beginners or a little bit too hard for beginners, let me know in the comments, and let me know if I should make more of these how to build terrain pieces for beginners in the comment section. I love reading your guys' comments, especially those of you who have commented in every one of my videos, and the people who have commented on my videos, like the bigger channels, such as Blackmagic Craft, who commented in my last video, so I thank you so much for that, and Miscast Terrain. Alright guys, once more, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Taking these pictures made me think of an idea. Battle reports. If you guys would like to see battle reports, leave a comment in the comment section, and we maybe will do battle reports in the future. They won't be super long battle reports like Mini Wargaming or Winter SEO, but they'll be pretty short. So let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.